All right, today we're tackling a really fascinating story that's brewing in one of the world's oldest markets. We're talking about silver, an ancient metal, but we're asking a very new question about its role in our high-tech future. So let's dive right in.
Okay, so this is the number that really got everyone's attention. Over $1.1 billion in trading volume for a single silver contract. Now, a spike like that is one thing, but what's really worth noting is that the truth is often hidden behind the numbers. This isn't just a flash in the pan.
You see, volatility on this scale suggests the game has completely changed. We're way beyond simple speculation here. This points to a much bigger, much more strategic bet being placed on the future. So what on earth is actually going on?
To really get this, we have to look back at history, because what's happening right now isn't just another market cycle. We are literally witnessing the collision of two massive global forces. You could call it a perfect storm, and it's one we've never seen before. Think about it. The last time silver got this much attention was during the Cold War. And what was happening then? The Second Industrial Revolution. Now, fast forward to today. We've got a new great power competition heating up, and it's slamming right into the AI revolution. The source material calls this a dual resonance, two huge waves converging at the exact same time. That's a historical first.
And this new AI revolution, well, it's forcing a massive, global, all-in bet. It's a high-stakes gamble that is completely reshaping the entire financial world with, frankly, brutal efficiency.
The race for AI supremacy has become so intense, so all-consuming, that it's sucking all the oxygen out of the room. Capital is being pulled away from everything else. This isn't just moving money around. We're talking about a winner-take-all game on a global scale, and the old industrial order is pretty much crumbling under the pressure.
And nobody can afford to just sit on the sidelines. The US is pushing all its chips in with Silicon Valley and Wall Street. China's doing the same with its state-led model. It really is like a giant vacuum cleaner, sucking up all the available capital and forcing every single nation to either join the race or risk being left in the dust forever.
But here's the hidden danger, the part that gets overlooked. All this capital has to come from somewhere, right? It's being drained away from traditional manufacturing, from infrastructure, from consumer industries, leaving them totally starved. That's the potential crisis lurking right below the surface of this whole AI boom.
So where does an ancient metal like silver even fit into this futuristic, high-stakes game? Well, this is where the logic gets really counterintuitive and honestly pretty brilliant. It reveals the strategy with some profound foresight.
Check this out. This is what's called silver's unique dual hedge property. It's in this wild position to win in two completely opposite scenarios. If this global AI bet pays off big time, its industrial demand is going to explode. It's essential for high tech. But if the whole bet fails and triggers a massive systemic collapse, it just reverts back to its ancient role as a safe haven asset. And that's the absolute crucial point here. Investors aren't just buying a metal. They're buying an insurance policy against extreme civilization-level outcomes. It's a hedge against both the success and the failure of our biggest technological gamble ever. Just a brilliant example of the new thinking driving this market.
By the way, if you're finding this analysis valuable, please take a second to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us keep decoding these complex trends for you, and you definitely won't miss what's coming next.
But look, no thesis is ever foolproof, and it is absolutely critical to understand the other side of the coin. There are three potential tripwires here that could cause this entire silver narrative to just fall apart.
So here they are, the three key risks that could stop this rally in its tracks. First, the AI bust. What if AI just doesn't deliver? If it can't transform productivity, that industrial demand for silver just evaporates. Second, a technical kill switch. What if a cheaper, better substitute for silver is discovered? Its strategic value would be completely neutralized. And third, a geopolitical thaw. If global tensions ease up in a major way, that doomsday insurance appeal vanishes, and all that panic-driven money will flee the market overnight.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? We really need to reframe how we think about silver. It's no longer a simple story about industrial supply and demand. It's transformed into something way more sophisticated. It's a tactical chip for placing bets on civilization-level outcomes.
And that leaves us with one final, pretty provocative question that really gets to the heart of this whole new paradigm. Is silver the ultimate insurance policy for civilization's next big chapter? Or is it just the final, most speculative bubble of them all?